Hello everyone, TJV here. I don't typically make videos like this, but I'm gonna roll this one out real quick. There's somebody named Wholesome Crow. His @ on X or Twitter or whatever is @crow_none. It's on screen here, and there's a specific reason why I really want to highlight what his @ is over on X. Now, just a disclaimer, I'm not forcing anybody to go do anything. I'm not trying to send a hate mob his way, but I am trying to send a very intelligent crowd of people to tell him what he is doing is not okay. Feel free to go to this account and inform him that what he is doing is not okay, but I don't condone bullying, harassment, death threats, any of that sort of thing, so don't do that. But clearly here, he says this tweet about me. Right here, he's responding to Sen because him and Sen were in the middle of an argument, and he says, "Then again, you think jerking off to drawn images of children is okay, so kind of puts you closer to veto to me." He goes on and says, "Clearly Chilled and TJV both think it's fine since they read that and didn't condemn it," which this was at 7:13 p.m., which I was actively live streaming at that point because I started live streaming at 7 p.m. that night. So since I wasn't actively watching this while I was live streaming, doing something else, and since I didn't immediately respond to that and condemn it right away, then I am fine with grown adults fapping off to pictures, drawn pictures of underage people, which later he says it's anime kids, not just drawn images of minors. Again, I don't know where this accusation came from. I'm sure it has something to do with him and Mr. Sen, but Mr. Sen is his own person. He has his own arguments, his own opinions, his own channel where he talks about his own topics, and I'm my own person. But yet, Crow likes to group me, Chilled, and Sen all in one little group and say that we're okay with something as crazy as this. And Crow, please grow the hell up. What is wrong with you? I get it. He doesn't really post anymore. His Crow's Judgement channel is dead. His other channel, Comic Crow, is dead. He claims to be retiring, but then threatens to come out of retirement to make a video on either me or Sen. And this is supposed to be a threat that he's gonna come out of retirement because of us? What, so he can make this wild accusation over on YouTube now instead of just X? What is wrong with Crow? All I wanted with Crow, either publicly or privately, which I'm showing here on screen to show you guys, the only thing I wanted is to see if Toy could get a hold of me. Other than that though, I didn't bother Crow. All of his argument on Twitter or on X has been about Sen. Sen and them went back and forth about whatever they wanted to go back and forth on. It was none of my business. I didn't really care about it. I covered it on my stream, but I wasn't getting involved in it. But yet Crow continued to bring me up and make this wild accusation that I'm okay with something like that, with no proof, by the way. His whole shtick has always been about truth and justice and innocent before proven guilty. He's made videos and streams trying to prove Louis' innocence, saying, "Where's the evidence?" All this bullcrap, but yet he throws an accusation that I'm fine with adults fapping off to images of kids, which, by the way, is for any brain dead people who think I need to answer that in order to it be official that I'm not okay with it. Clearly, I'm not okay with it. Just go watch my channel and the people that I cover. I'm not okay with somebody like Minilad. Why would I be okay with some grown adult doing that sort of thing to a drawn image of a kid? Again, I don't get why Crow had to bring up this accusation. I don't know why he had to sit here and throw it at me when he was arguing with Sen. It seems like he was losing an argument with Sen, and he had to drag me and Chilled into it for whatever reason. I get Chilled was replying to some of the things or whatever, but Chilled's not even a commentary channel anymore. He gave all that crap up. Sen is still a commentary channel. I'm still a commentary channel. I had nothing to do with their argument, and yet I'm drawn into this. So again, his @ is crow_none. Feel free to look him up and tell him that it's not okay for him to claim people are guilty right off the bat for little to no reason at all. It's innocent before proven guilty. Crow is the one with the burden that he has to sit here and pull up the proof that I am guilty, and it's not proof just because I didn't step up and answer your question right away, which I don't have to. I don't have to do anything that you say I have to do over on X in an X post. I can flat out ignore you and block you if I wanted to, but if I blocked you after you did something like this, you would have been like, "Oh, it must be true because he wanted to avoid answering the question." That is Crow's intelligent journalism mind, because he claims he's a journalist for this weird website, which, by the way, is when I clicked on it, my AVG protector blocked it, meaning either one, it's a terrible website, or two, there's just a bunch of ads. But he claims he's a journalist, so he retired from being a commentary channel on YouTube, on 2 different YouTube channels, then went to go and being a journalist, as if, you know, being a journalist on some fandom website is a real job at all. But then while he's a journalist and supposed to have that journalistic intent and everything, he makes wild accusations without any proof to anything. He's just claiming that I'm okay with this random accusation, this random allegation, for no reason at all. Maybe because he was losing a fight with Sen and that's why he brought it up. Maybe it's because he doesn't like me and he thinks my coverage is bad for whatever whatever reason. I don't know, but his @ is crow_none. Please be my guest. Go pay him a visit over on Twitter and tell him that it's not okay to be doing this sort of thing. This is not what you're supposed to be doing if you're a journalist. It's not okay at all. Hey, Crow, as a last little message in this video, I'm sure your wife would absolutely appreciate you doing stuff like this, making an absolute fool of yourself on the internet. I really hope your wife takes away your computer and your phone so you no longer have access to the internet. Because like a child shouldn't be going on doing stuff like this, and you shouldn't be going online doing stuff like that. And when a child acts up, they get those privileges taken away from them. Anyways, guys, that's my video today. Instead of sitting here condemning whatever Crow wanted me to condemn, I'm going to condemn any sort of harassment, attacks, bullying, death threats, that sort of thing. I'm not okay with it, but if you want to go inform Crow on how he should be acting on the internet, I have no problem with that. Again, his @ is crow_none over on X. Feel free to go tell him that it's not okay what he's doing. And again, Crow, I hope your wife does something about your childish acts on the internet, because clearly you as a mid-30s man, however old you are, you're a lot older than me and you're acting a lot younger than I do. Thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye.